Sorry. This morning, as I left the house, I took notice of our pumpkins that we have in the front, decorating the lawn and the porch. It's fall, it's autumn, so naturally we picked out some pumpkins to put in front of our house to make it look seasonal. Last year we did this. That was our first fall in the house, and we were just ravaged by squirrels and I think some local cats too. But they just ate up the pumpkins. They just took them out, bit into them, pulled all the seeds out. I'm surprised we didn't have any pumpkins growing in this year, to be honest. And yet, oh boy, it happened. So this year, we debated not getting pumpkins. We debated getting artificial ones, and just explored a few ways to keep squirrels off of them. So what I did was I took all our pumpkins and washed them thoroughly, nice and clean, got all the dirt off, trimmed some of the stems back, and put a coat of spray lacquer all over them to kind of seal them and give them almost a hard outer shell, clear coat, to protect them from bugs and squirrels and other animals. So far, it seems to be working. The downside is that the pumpkins are shiny and they almost look artificial, especially some of the bigger ones that are just regular orange pumpkins. The smaller white ones turned out the best, and then we have some green and some multicolored squash, and those look okay. But the large orange, stereotypical pumpkins, they look pretty plastic, actually. And it's been raining for the past 3 days. It's not this morning. It's very cold this morning, but it's not been raining. And when they got wet, they even looked more like plastic. But the rain wicked right off of them, so that was cool. But the squirrels have been staying away. Mary Jane said she saw a house down the road whose pumpkin was completely eaten out on the inside. There's a big hole in it, and all the stuff was pulled out. So we seem to be doing okay, keeping the squirrels at bay. Hashtag poet didn't know it. So maybe next year I explore a way to get the same protection with less shiny finish. I mean, anytime you spray a liquid or anything, an aerosol on the skin of a pumpkin, it's probably going to come out pretty shiny because of just the texture of the pumpkin and the lacquer going on, all that. So there were some other things that we saw that you can do to protect your pumpkins from animals. But if this works, why not? Shoot, maybe it'll preserve them and we can just use all the same pumpkins next year. I doubt it. Very much doubt it. Another quick thing before I sign off for this morning. We were asked to wear orange at school today. Got my orange on. Orange polo. And it's in support of National Bullying Prevention Month, or National Anti-Bullying Month. I don't exactly know how it's worded. And I'm okay with that because before I say any more, I am not okay with bullying. I am anti-bullying. I don't believe anybody should be subject to teasing or ridicule or hazing or any of that kind of stuff. That being said, I am also not a person who goes and looks for every situation to be bullying. Okay? He bullied me. Oh, what did he do? Well, he told me to get out of the way. Okay, is that bullying? If he said it aggressively and shoved you, okay, that's not nice, but it's not bullying. To me, bullying is a pattern of repeated behaviors directed at a specific person or people group. That's what bullying is to me. I don't know what the actual definition of bullying is. I don't know what the boards of education think bullying is. That, justifies one way or the other what you can do to a student for participating in that. But to me, bullying is not just a one-time incident. It's not just... I know you can have verbal bullying and cyberbullying and physical bullying. I mean, there's lots of bullying that can happen, but to me, it's a pattern of repeated negative behavior or words toward a specific person or people group. That's bullying in my eyes. So I'm glad there's a bullying prevention month or an anti-bullying month, whatever it's called. But what actually is happening to combat bullying during that month? Like, if me wearing orange, is that really helping anything? At least during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which seems to be like every other month now, you can buy a pink ribbon, and theoretically that money goes to fund breast cancer research. But I bought this orange polo a long time ago. Like, I'm not putting anything toward... And how do you research bullying? How do you research how to stop bullying? Like, cancer is an illness you can find a cure for or treat. Bullying is not. All you can do is tell people that it's bad and hope that they stop. I'm not trying to be negative Nancy or cynical here, but that's true. If somebody's going to pick on somebody, they're going to pick on somebody, regardless of the consequences or the negative reinforcement that they get from it, or the positive reinforcement. I don't know why you'd give a bully positive reinforcement. Is that a thing that you can do? Hey, you really shoved that person well, and next time, if you could move your hands apart a little bit, you might get... I don't know. How do you positively reinforce a bully? Again, I don't think it's right. When I worked with the summer camp, I saw, there was a specific instance with a boy with glasses who was being teased repeatedly throughout the day and throughout the week, and I snapped on some of the kids that were part of that. They're all like juniors in high school now, but it's just, bullying is not an okay thing. But how do you have a prevention month? Like, oh, sorry, I was going to take your lunch money, but it's October, so I guess I'm not going to anymore. I'll see you next month. Like, is that the point? I don't really get it. So I'm wearing my orange in support of the fact that I am not for bullying, but I don't really know what else gets done to stop it on a large scale. So, we'll see you this afternoon.